Happy Tuesday. I said it first. I would beat you.
I wanted to say it.
I don't care. Say it now.
A happy Tuesday.
I already said that, you plagiarist. 5 minutes to showtime.
I went swimming today. I went swimming in a pool today. I swam laps. I swam so many laps.
I went swimming today.
You did?
Yes, in a sea of existential dread.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
4 minutes.
I hate when we're recording these things because they're all improvised, and then I have mush mouth and I pronounce it existential, and then I don't want to go back because I don't want to take away the purity of the moment.
Oh, I didn't even notice, if that helps.
I know, but I know people out there did.
But now you've drawn attention to it, and now it's 10 times worse.
No, now it's better because I've claimed ownership over it before anyone could actually assault me about it. This is how we got through high school.
My life advice to you is whenever you mess up a word, just blabbity-go. 3 minutes.
I feel like there's a lot of humor lost in these segments because they can't see our faces.
But that's not really true.
Oh, well, good. Then I feel perfect.
If you close your eyes right now and imagine a beard and the cutest ears you ever did see and big blue eyes.
That's Zeus! 2 minutes!
It's March 9th. You know what that means?
It's Women's Appreciation Month.
That
Day
too.
9 of it.
Well, that too, and we'll get to that, but a year ago, we were just now finding out about this thing called Corona.
Oh, the lovely, crisp Mexican-style lager?
Yeah, so crack one and come back to us in 1 minute.
You guys didn't hear it, but just before we started rolling, Aaron said a
no,
potty
no.
word.
I didn't say it for anybody's ears but
really
yours.
Brutal.
No.
Yeah.
We're not going to say that again.
It's showtime. Go!
people, and welcome. What is it, Dan?
I'm just soaking in the moment.
Soaking in what moment?
This moment, right
this
now.
Moment where we say
the
hello.
Present moment.
My name is Erin, everybody.
My name is Dan, everybody.
And together we are
Riley.
And this is
rileyLive. And we are streaming for the first time. Oh, it's Riley.
But it's live.
And it's live.
What are we streaming for the first time?
Twitch, baby. We're on Twitch. You see that cute little thing? That's a Twitch logo. If you guys are on Twitch and you follow people on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. And if you don't have a Twitch, you don't follow people on Twitch, get a Twitch and follow us on Twitch. And you can watch us on Twitch because we're going to do other programming on Twitch as well.
I'm so excited about Twitch. The whole idea of it is just like, I don't know. It's kind of mind-blowing because I didn't really understand Twitch until our friend who does gem cutting had a channel and we started tuning into it. And it's pretty cool. It's like Facebook Live, but better. Sorry, Facebook Live people. Sponsor us.
Well, I think Facebook Live is well aware that they're not the primary source for live streaming content.
That's true.
Thanks, Bruce.
Hey.
This is something that my mother kind of branded us at. Look, if we can get this close together so people can read it without the
Hold on. He just wants to get close. There we go.
No, turn in.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the coolest thing on New Year's Eve, on our episode of New Year's Eve last year in 2020. His mom, Terry, posted, "Oh, you're better together." And then she gave us a lovely little picture for Christmas that said "better together."
And then she took me out of every picture in our photo history of our family that didn't also feature Erin because I was a disgrace.
That's not true.
It's not true. Thanks for tuning in.
We're so happy you're here. If you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome.
And if you're tuning in day after week after month, well...
soon it'll be a year. And then we'll have so much more experience under our belts together, which is exciting.
And we probably, in the next week or two, are going to be moving into our new official Riley studio.
But we'll tell you more about that later. Right now, we want to know what you are drinking. Today, I'm going balls to the wall, as they say in China.
Balls on Riley.
And, I'm drinking a Diet Cherry Cola from Harris Teeter.
I am drinking an Elysian Contact Hazy IPA from, I don't even know when this is from. This was just sitting in the fridge here.
Well, I'm sure it's wonderful.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. Are you guys drinking hot tea out there? Do you pour yourself a little bourbon before the show? What are you all drinking out there in TV land?
Maybe a Buddhist syringe of pure black tar Colombian heroin.
I almost sipped before the toast, and that would have been the unluckiest thing I've ever done.
And speaking of unlucky, this is the quietest, most tame audience we've ever had. This is an interactive show, and if you put a comment in there, we will feature it here, and you will be famous to all the many ones of viewers that we have.
The famous Andrea Bow, who's drinking bourbon, and the famous Sarah Kabbalah, who is that awesome last name.
It's not Kabbalah.
It's Kabbalia.
Nope.
It's Kabukala.
Don't worry, she does this
Kabuki, one of my favorite art forms.
New York tap water is delicious, and I believe this is a friend of our guest today, Brian Skellenger. She's probably coming in from the Big Apple because otherwise it would be too expensive to get the tap water shipped out.
There you go. There you go. Oh, coffee with Bailey's is coming in. That's got to be a nice little treat over there.
My buddy Josh is not drinking, but grilling steak tacos on his flat top grill outside. A weird flex, but okay.
If I had a flat top, I'd be bragging about it too.
If you had a flat top, you'd be a hip-hop artist from 1985.
If I had a flat top, we could read our shirts more easily.
Really?
Yeah.
Comic Book Cuties tuning in from YouTube. Thanks.
Well,
hey, guys, if you are tuning in from Twitch, if anybody has the ability and can or is, let us know right now because we want to see how the functionality works with StreamYard.
And you'd be our first Twitcher. Now, I have to clear the air about one thing before we toast. Somebody put an angry face on our stream, and it was my mom. I'm pretty sure it was your mom. Terry, please, can you turn that angry face into a heart?
Listen,
angry faces are so sad and they trigger me, and I don't like them on our show. This is a place not for angry faces.
Listen, and his two nieces.
Who?
Oh my God, Haroon! What's up, dude?
Oh my goodness! Wow, what a day!
Her?
I have no idea.
No,
but
you don't.
I'm excited.
But
to
I
see
do.
him.
And now you do.
Sure
and now you
tuned in before.
Wow, great! You're welcome.
Nice to see you again.
Guys, as is tradition on this show, we like to kick things off with a toast. And as of late, we've been offering for people to be... Oh, Sarah is Brian's sister. How about that?
Isn't that special?
We've been putting it out to you guys as audience members to provide us with the toast of the week. And it can be anything from a comment to some profound thoughts to a pitch for your new book on on women's class abuse in the 70s.
And today we have a toast from someone who's sharing a birthday. She's sharing her birthday with all of you this week.
And she's sharing her birthday with anyone else whose birthday is on her birthday.
That's true.
This week's toast goes out to all the adults because I'm turning 18 tomorrow and I don't want to because I gotta start doing adulting stuff. And apparently, just looking at the adults around me, adulting stuff is hard. So if anyone wants to tell me how to do adulting stuff, I would really appreciate it. Anyway, invisible drink. Do it, Dan.
Cheers, everybody.
I hope by do it, Dan, she meant clip the video short so that it's just slightly more palatable.
Turning 18. Do any of you remember what it was like to turn 18? That excitement in the air about going to change the world? I was slightly upset because...
I feel like that's a very Aaron Dirth experience.
Oh, I bet you most people out there, and tell me if I'm wrong, when you
get out of bed and catch a cartoon bird on their fingers and sing a song about changing the world for the better.
I've never been able to catch a bird on my finger, but I wish I could.
Well, we'll get any animators out there want to make this girl's dream come true.
Oh my gosh, that'd be the coolest thing ever. We should have a Riley bird.
We do have a Riley bird.
We do, but that's a story for another time.
That's what I was going to say.
I was going to tell you though, when you're 18 and you're getting out there and you're like about to change the world and you're like ready to go into college or into the military or into your first apartment, it's just like the most exciting time in your life. I was a little disappointed at 18 because I thought I was going to be a diamond in Amway at the time and I never made it.
Well, let that be a lesson to all of us who engage in multi-level marketing.
Oh, well. Speaking of multi-level marketing, it's been beautiful this week. Oh my gosh.
And Gary is Brian's mom.
Oh, we have so many Brian fans here. I'm so excited. If you don't know who Brian is, Brian Skellenger is probably the reason you tuned in tonight. He is our guest of honor. You've heard his voice several times on Riley.
He is a contributor of much content to content.
But one content we've shared more than once. So
true.
That makes multiple content. If you were here for Dan's birthday song, he was the genius behind it.
Yep. And we're going to get on to him. Do we have other stuff to talk about before we bring Brian on?
I mean, yeah, I wanted to show them about what we did this weekend because
Guys,
it's so special.
Aaron has now been introduced to the wonderful world. I mean, I guess you played before.
I've played before, but this.
But you were saying you were playing with some sort of, it's disc golf, by the way. You were saying you were playing with some sort of disc that's like
they were
soft,
floppy.
And that's not
floppy discs. And no, I'm not talking about the computer world. Does anybody disc golf out there? North Carolina is a huge state for disc golfing.
In fact, this course that we're at in this picture, it's called Rolling Pines. It's 20 minutes from our house, and it was just ranked the #1 disc golf course in North Carolina and like the 28th in the entire world.
Isn't that so cool? And it's such fun exercise, and you just get out there and sling a bunch. And I'm not very good. I mean, I'm pretty bad.
Well, it takes some time, but it is a great hobby. And if you guys ever want to go, let us know because Aaron just got her first set of discs.
Yes, I did.
Oh my God!
So here's what happened, guys. We found a puppy, and she was on the side of the road, and she had my favorite insect on her. Yes, she was covered in them. And we came in and we gave her a little bath and we cleaned her all up.
I never saw that picture.
And then we found her owner, which was good, but I'm so sad that she's gone. This is little Nala. Wasn't that a sweet, sweet way to spend the week?
It was a bittersweet experience to lose that dog because she was very, very sweet. And we have our first Twitch viewer, and it's Josh Mathowitz.
Oh my gosh. Hello from Twitch. I'm so excited. We've never Twitched before.
And by the way, I don't know if that's...
I twitched. It was a joke.
No, I think we all get it.
I'm so glad.
If you're not following us yet, you can follow us here on YouTube, here on Facebook, and here on Twitch. There's going to be unique content, pre-recorded content here. We're going to start weekly streams where we're going to play games. We'll play Jackbox. We'll play Super Smash Brothers. We'll do photography talks.
And we might just hop on anytime we feel inspired to tell you how wonderful the world is.
So get after it, people.
Yeah, get after it, as
get
they
after
say.
It in general.
You know what Dan did this week? Dan got after it in a show. If you guys were tuning in last week, you got to see his co-star Lillian Bornstein. This is him on the virtual stage live. They actually did a fantastic job of this at Creative Greensboro. Dan got to perform in a 2-person show along with a comrade up in New York.
Comrade.
And it was great. It was really fun to see. There was a lot of tech that was involved. They had a full tech week for this online show.
And they used this platform that I thought was pretty unique. It was called Zoom. You ever heard of Zoom?
Yep. I'm pretty sure they've heard of Zoom.
Okay.
If not, well, if you haven't heard of it by now, you must not need it.
I don't think anyone's not heard of it now.
That's true.
Shocked. But guys, I forgot to tell you, I got a secretary.
You got a secretary. Oh,
Yep.
that's right.
Yep.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, she is such a bitch.
You can't say that on Riley Live.
She is.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
Where are my gnomes taxonomy folk at?
Gotta be honest.
Okay.
I'm a little bit jealous of your secretary.
Oh.
I'm just telling you right now. Just telling you. It's just a fact.
Oh, you can be a bitch.
You can't say that twice on Riley Live.
What else did we do this week?
Oh man, we did so many things. We had a great party last night with our girls. And yes, thank you for saying Daniel through the screen, because that is just not the right thing to say.
Technically speaking,
this is prime time. Look at those wonderful women, and don't you say it, Dan.
Hey guys, you remember when we offered prizes on Valentine's Day for the people who won the thing that we did? Well, that was it. That was our hangout. We hung out for 2 hours last night and had a great time.
Yep, that's Abby, Carrie, Tara, Jessica, and also Caitlin and Jennifer. What a fun night.
And we hung out on this wonderful platform. It's called Zoom.
Zoom. They've heard of it. They've heard of it.
Zoom.
We've got a lot going on at our theater company, guys. If you want to become involved in spring theater, you have so many chances. This Thursday, and we only have 2 slots left, so you better jump on it. We are actually doing an in-person acting club, and this is going to be a collaborative. It's a big training for actors, and it's 13 and up, but we have a lot of older teenagers, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. And
this is pretty much exclusive to those who can make the commute into Winston-Salem, because that's where it's coming from. But if you are interested in working in a collaborative masterclass setting on acting, hit us up and we'll get you one of those 2 remaining slots.
And if you're not in the area and you would like to work with us, we are doing an online self-taped sketch comedy troupe.
What is a online self-taped sketch comedy troupe, you might ask? Well, if you saw our films Lock-In or season screenings, it's basically sketch comedy done in that style.
It's just going to be shorter this time. We're not doing a feature-length film because I appreciate the lifespan of Dan Beckman.
And also, who wants to sit through a 2.5-hour thing? So this is going to be small sketches, very palatable, and done in the same style. You can do it from anywhere on earth. So if you like writing, acting, directing, editing, any of that stuff in the filmmaking world, and you like comedy, hang out with us. It's right after the show, too. So you can come here, and then you can go there.
That's right.
Boom.
That's right. You'll have an entire night of Aaron and Dan. And if you get tired of it, well, you can always quit.
Too bad.
Speaking of getting tired of us, you could have 24 hours of us. We are doing a live stream pajama party on March 20th and 21st for Spring Theater.
This is the 3rd iteration of this particular design that we've done, because the first one was, instead of the dinosaur costume, I was in like a red spandex with my chest showing and looking all sultry, which was hilarious. But
I
then
thought
I was
it was
like,
funny.
I was like, this is a youth-oriented theater. And so then we moved over to the dinosaur, and Brandon calls me, and the dinosaur's tail was dangling down between the legs, and he said it looked phallic. So
yeah, that's what he said. So now we have a onesie that everyone can appreciate and enjoy, even PGers.
Look at one of our acting club participants is here.
Woo!
And she is spicy and ready to rock.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun. I am so stoked.
Oh, and speaking of ready to rock, I think our guest is ready to rock because he's got family members here, and that's him. Look at that.
Look at him. Ooh, there he is.
Yeah,
I always get confused. That's why I couldn't be a weatherman.
That's why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Brian Skellenger.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Skellenger is a friend of mine from back in Minnesota. And again, he's been contributing to the show. He now lives in New York City. But why should we tell you that when he could tell you that himself?
That's right. Please give a warm virtual welcome. Whatever you want to do with those emojis and those keys, do it now.
But I recommend following the role of the digital crowd and putting your hands together for Brian Skellenger.
Hey!
What's up, dude?
Oh, man. What is up?
I see you got the well-lit taupe background memo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I got it loud and clear. Had it faxed to me.
You even
Thank you for that.
You even have in the corner, you have a nice little wooden thing, and so do we.
Right. And I just bought this huge candle just for you guys.
Did you really?
Oh
I'm not going to light it, though, because it's precious to me.
So here's something strange. I didn't know people actually bought the candles. I thought candles that size just like stayed with the house and the family for generations, and no one actually bought them.
Well, this one could have come with the apartment. I don't know.
They also have to
How do you
start
not
somewhere.
know? Don't you live there?
Yeah, I live there, but I'm not the original occupant.
Was it full of stuff when you moved in?
Well, yes. Technically, I'm a subletter in this apartment. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, where are you tuning in from?
I am in New York City. I am in Queens, Astoria, to be precise. It's just over the East River from Manhattan, like Central Park area, you know.
Just west of the Seine.
I wish you wouldn't talk about your brain like that.
What?
How sane
The
you are.
Seine? You mean like the Seine, like in Europe?
Yeah, that's what Americans call it.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Wow. It's very interesting being on this side of the camera because I've had so many thoughts that I haven't been able to put in the comments that I usually would on Facebook. So I'm going to get them all out now. Aaron, I would have hit every single tree with my golf disc.
I bet you would have.
Because that looks insane. I feel like half our audience is my family, which is also a little crazy. Shout out to my family.
Hi, family.
But also to Dan, you said the B word, and I have very impressionable young nieces watching this show, even if it is a technically correct word for a female dog.
That's what I have to, we run a family-friendly ship here, but we also run a scientific one, and I want to make sure we're getting the full educational spectrum going.
I have to say that any time that you can take a cheap joke and you do it once, it's fine, but twice, Brian, twice, come on.
Speaking of joke, what's going on here?
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, I got caught in a fisherman's nest? No, what is... words escape me.
Is this the day that your parents found you?
Yes, they caught me off the shores of Lake Minnetonka, and they brought me home and called me one of their own. I'm very grateful, and they made me go to college.
Made you? That's good.
I love
that.
Aaron's fished Lake Minnetonka.
I have.
Have you?
It was my first adult fishing experience.
Did you catch anything?
Yes. We caught so many fish, and then we put them in a cooler and shut it, and they died.
The guide did.
I hated that. Let me tell you, I love fishing, but I don't like killing, especially the worms and the fish.
Oh, but that's the fun of it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, he just wanted to play with the screen.
I did.
Wow. Yeah, you just wanted to cover me up. Once again, relegated to the background.
I would never.
My family will attest to the fact that I do not like worms. I am on board with that. Every time it rains, no thank you.
Really?
But would you want to kill a worm? Would you want to squeeze one in half and watch both sides writhe in pain?
No. I mean, dissecting a worm in high school was bad enough. I don't know if you guys had to do that, but they are very simple beings with not many organs.
But the violence is the fun of it.
Oh, no!
This is a new shtick.
Violent. I just can't. Better than the no slide, though. Thank gosh that hasn't come out today.
Well, now that you say it.
No. No, I love these pictures of you, Brian.
This is from High School Musical at the Children's Theater Company in Minneapolis.
Great.
We were the first production of the stage version of High School Musical in the country. And I played Ryan Evans, the gay one, but not the gay one.
Right.
Wait.
The flamboyant one.
The theatrical one.
The theatrical one.
Is it just that's his just personality? Is there no I don't really know High School Musical that well.
Oh, Dan.
I remember him being an absolute stereotype in the movie.
So real talk, when we did High School Musical Junior at Spring Theater, it was actually one of the worst productions we ever did. You can ask all the kids that were in it too.
Oh.
So we upped our game.
Was it bad basketball handling skills or just all around?
It was just too many added characters, things like that.
Speaking of sex appeal.
Yeah.
Oh, that is photoshopped. I never had one giant bicep and one normal.
I wouldn't call it. If that one otherwise normal, I think I have polio.
A friend of mine from high school photoshopped that picture. The same person who took my headshots. And obviously, when you're taking headshots with a friend, you have to have outtakes and just stupid photos. Because why wouldn't you? You have a camera and you're like camera ready. So
it was you.
I was gonna say if I didn't know you, I wouldn't think it's unbelievable that your chiseled bone structure up top wouldn't match that. You want to go out sometime? Or?
I just feel like it's mismatched. You think if I had a bicep that big, that veiny, that I would have a huge neck, and that my other arm would be as big.
Or maybe you skip neck day.
There you go.
That's true. Every
I
time.
say all the time.
And it was always just left arm day.
I want to meet the guy who only does neck day.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
And he's all stringy and weak and kind of pudgy, but then he's got like this, like what's the guy from
The Michelin Man?
No,
The Rock?
Oh, The
No.
Rock.
what's the guy who does Channing Tatum? He's got like he's like 100% neck. That
There you
man.
go.
Yeah, but he has other assets.
Does he?
Does he?
Yeah.
Well,
He's not like, you don't look at Channing Tatum and say like, that's one heck of a neck. Like,
Maybe you
I
don't.
feel like he's like an all around well proportioned human.
I understand.
Me and the fellow ladies at the Neck Appreciation Club always comment on his neck and his neck alone.
And you are the part of many, many ladies clubs, aren't you?
Oh,
He's a production of Joseph.
I'm friends with many ladies clubs. Yes. Oh, yes. Can you tell which one is me though?
Yeah,
Like,
we
can
happen
you
to be
find
standing
me?
together.
Oh yeah, Dan
Use your cursor.
and Brian.
Oh, there you are.
Look at that.
Oh, standing next to each other, brothers.
I also love how Dan is staring directly into the camera.
Right. I think in publicity photos, or production photos, you're not supposed to stare directly.
Go back
into
to
the camera.
Joseph. He's doing it.
Joseph.
Although no, there are plenty of brothers. Now that I look at it,
Yeah.
Benjamin is looking directly at the camera.
John
Joseph
Fisher.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still,
You're
maybe
right.
I'm not looking at the camera actually. Now that I'm noticing.
What a fool! And that's how we met.
What a fool! What a fool!
That is how we met, even though we probably should have met earlier because we did go to the same college, but not at
did?
the same time.
Well, I think
Ah.
you actually came to speak to my class before we ever actually knew each other.
Aw.
I did. I think that was your senior year. I came up. I was doing a production of All Shook Up at the Chanhassen Theaters, and you were in a production of South Pacific at the time, which was great, by the way.
Oh,
And
you saw it.
I saw it.
Wow.
Like it was just like while we were there, you just happened to be doing it, and the professors were like, "Well, if you want to come see the show," and I was like, "Yeah." So I did, and then I talked to your senior class that same, or like the next day or something. I think
we were all like,
Yeah.
"Wow, a real working actor."
right.
Yeah, and now we're all in the same boat. Nobody's
There's
working.
no such thing.
Nobody's working. I haven't been in the show since 2015. That was my
Oh,
last
true?
show.
Don't fret, Brian, because you're on a show right now.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
Did I won?
And let me tell you something else. I hear you have a very special skill when it comes to singing a song, and you don't sing it quite straight through. You sing some an octave up and some an octave lower. Is that correct?
That's right. Every other note, I switch which octave I'm in.
Okay.
Someone in the comments just shower us with your favorite songs, and let's see if we can make this happen live.
Yes.
Right. They have to be pretty common songs because
Yeah.
if I don't know them, I can't sing them. And my worst thing is lyrics, which is always why I don't like
Good
to go
interest in the
for-
lyrics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In the comments right now, the first one we see that Brian likes, he's going to give it a try, and I am so excited to
How
hear
about
this
that
special
famous
skill.
song, Even the Shirts?
Yeah, right. Like the shirts. Oh gosh. That was Adele in her golden years for
That was
sure.
The Shirts was my first concert.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know there was one. I've seen the Doors.
Wow, we've got
Defying Gravity. Oh,
Wicked and Defying Gravity back to
Oh.
back. So
But we also
Defying
have,
Gravity.
You got it?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know the chorus. Obviously, I have the whole soundtrack, but I can only think of the chorus, and that's what,
that's tough for us too, because it's like all over the place already.
it is all over the place. So it's gonna be a tricky one.
You do it.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. Right? That's how it goes, right?
Very good.
Now do the chorus though.
That's why I try defying gravity. That's a hard one.
Look, Happy Together, Blaine Greenfield's favorite song. Do you know that one
There you
from
go.
the 1960s?
Wait, you sing a little bit of it.
Tell me loving nobody but you
For all my
life.
Okay. I can't help but loving nobody but you for all my life.
I gotta
Right?
Yay! Oh my gosh.
that's
The
pretty neat.
monorail. Oh wait, somebody said the monorail song from The Simpsons,
Do you know it?
which this is my friend Will. Oh gosh. Well, but that's a lot of spoken word because that's like they say those trains are awfully loud. The only thing that's really sung is monorail, monorail, monorail. That's the only part of the song that's actually sung.
That sounds like a Stephen Schwartz song.
It does. Oh yeah. All right, last one with Zippity Doo Dah.
Ooh. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming my way. My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
Oh,
Right?
hey, give
It
it up in
sounds
the
like
comments
it
for
sounds like a unique mental illness.
Kind of, yeah. And I have to do like a little head thing to keep track of where I am.
I get it.
Brian. Can you please send that to me so I can make that my ringtone? Because I will.
Zippity doo dah, yeah.
Yeah, but that version specifically.
Okay, yep.
Well, we're gonna play a game with you, Brian.
Because you're such a musical gent.
A musical gent from way back when. It's a little game that we started playing a few Rileys ago, but it's become one of our favorites.
Many tens of Rileys ago, really.
Ooh.
And you've probably seen it if you've tuned into the show. It's what are we playing? It's a game.
It's a
It's
game.
a game we call I Have to Say
Audience suggestion.
in a Song. Are you familiar with this game?
I've seen it many times. I have watched it, and it's a lot easier, I think, when you're suggesting things than when you're in the hot seat.
It
So,
is. It's like when people used to watch Fear Factor when I was in like middle school, and they were like, "I could do that."
That's so true.
Oh yeah, totally.
Upside down 200 feet against New York City's Times Square.
But audience, what we need from you is we need suggestions of words that are in lots and lots of songs. So try not to give us something like absolutely insane, like, I don't know, taxi cab.
But taxi would be okay.
Taxi would
Just
be
one
interesting.
word. And the idea here is we try to sing a song. We go around the horn and we try to sing a song with that lyric in the lyrics.
And we get 10 seconds on the clock to get the next one in. And so basically we'll need words like golden. And we would sing, there's a bright golden haze on the meadow. And then the next person would sing
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
a different song.
Right.
Okay,
now that's the only song I have in my head.
what is with it? Okay, we got some audience group thing. Look at the first three suggestions. Rainbow, rain, and rain.
Whoa. Well, I think we know what we're
How did
starting
that happen?
with.
We're going to start with rain then.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and put 10 seconds on the clock. Brian, we're going to start with you, and we're going to go clockwise, which means you, then me, then Dan, and we're going to keep going until someone can't do it in the 10 seconds.
You need me to have a
All
back
right.
timer just in case?
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, Brian, the word is rain, and go.
Purple rain, purple rain. That's all I know that song.
Proud Minnesota boy.
That's
And
right.
I'm going to go with raindrops are falling on my head.
You've only got 9 minutes and 56 seconds left.
I like Dan's timer. All right, Dan, 10 seconds, go.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are thinner.
They are. All right, Brian, go.
It's raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Amen.
Love the Village Folk.
Oh, the Village Folk. I love them too. All right, my go.
Wait, isn't that?
That's not the Village People.
Rain, rain. A little fall of rain could hardly hurt me now. And Dan.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. It's Brian's turn again.
10 seconds.
Oh gosh. No, I got nothing.
Man.
Rain on me. No, that's not a song. Is
Oh
it?
no.
That sounds familiar.
I just
Yeah.
sang lean on me.
Lean on
but
me.
with rain.
What's
instead.
going on?
Whoa,
We're-
there's some crazy ESP happening. You'll see why later.
That's bizarre.
Weird.
Okay.
Weird. But
There's
you know what?
something in the water in the Riley studios tonight,
I
and
think-
it's hydrogen.
I think this is lovely. It makes me really happy because I have I've had a strange week where me, one of the most optimistic people in the world, have been like kind of noticing some things that aren't as happy and wonderful all over the place. And now the synergy that's happening in this room
It's showing you what a fool you were to feel that way.
yeah, exactly, because it's beautiful.
And I think good job. Who won that or who lost that?
Brian
lost that.
lost. So we're counting losses. We're not counting
Yeah,
wins.
you only get negative
because-
points in this game.
Okay.
Exactly.
But good, yeah. Rain on my parade. I definitely did not think of that one.
Oh yeah, I love that song.
We're going to counteract this rain with a little bit of
And who's starting on this one?
sunshine. We'll let Brian start because he lost, and then you get the full gamut
Sounds good.
of options.
All right, it's sunshine and go.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. When you're not happy, my skies are gray.
What is
You'll
that?
never know, dear, how much I love you. I'm just building time so you can think of things. Please don't take my sunshine away.
I can't think when other songs are going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Oh, it's me.
Yep.
Yes.
Sunshine. Let the sun shine.
There we go. Hair.
Let the sun shine. The sun shining. 10 seconds.
Everybody get naked. Oh, no.
You are the sunshine of my life.
Yeah.
Never somebody do Stevie Wonder or something.
All right, Brian.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. That's all I know that song. Ba, ba,
Love
ba, ba, yeah, ba, 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 ba. I don't know the words.
Da da da. Sunshine, 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 sunshine.
It'll come.
Sunshine on my shoulder makes me
Ooh,
happy.
good one.
Wow, at the last second.
10 seconds.
Blue sky shining on me, nothing but sunshine in my face.
Are you
Unfortunately-
kidding?
Unfortunately, that's not the lyrics.
But in a certain way,
It's still not the
maybe
lyrics.
Oh.
it is the lyrics.
Right, you cheated. It's nothing but blue skies. How dare you, Bet
Exactly.
Toge, or whatever your shirt says.
Betoj.
This would be a really sad shirt to wear by myself.
It would.
Right? But I think you should make it happen.
Yeah.
And
Also, you could just lie to someone and say it was another language.
And then I can be like, "Oh, you think
never heard of
you
it?"
think that's good?" And I rip the shirt off, and I've got that one on underneath. And then I look around and realize it's still just as sad.
Aw. Well, the score currently is -1 to 0, and I am in the lead with 0. Sounds like
Sounds like 2020.
Sounds like, well, yeah, no. I was going to say sounds like golf, but then we would be in the lead, me and Dan.
Sounds like
The opposite.
golf.
It's like golf. Golf.
Oh.
golf.
Like, yeah, it's like Dolph Lundgren, a negative human. Yeah.
I love it.
poor Dolph.
Poor Dolph. What a name. Dolph. Is it short for dolphin, do we think?
I think it's just German.
Hmm.
I love Germans. Let's talk about them on St. Patrick's Week next week.
Hey, hey guys, can we get some more suggestions for lyrics in the chat while we play around based on party?
Ooh, and
Oh,
who's
party.
Dan? Because
That's me.
he's the loser. All
Yep.
right, here we go, Dan.
Whoa, party in the USA. Whoa,
wow.
whoa, party in the USA.
Oh, Miley Cyrus. All right.
Ryan.
It's my party. I can cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you.
Oh God, the tritone orchestra.
I was
Oh
trying.
yeah, that got weird.
I liked it.
Okay, party, 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 party. Oh man!
It's a tie game, y'all.
It is a tie game.
Oh, I love that that's part of your process, though. It's just a sing party until something comes to you, which worked last time. I was
There's a deep-seated fear of silence.
So yeah, I do. And also, like, you wouldn't love that, Brian, if you work with me in a harmonizing group, because I'll literally sit next to you and find my note and I'll be like, oh, there it is. And it drives people crazy.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
I love it.
So now it's my turn to start because I am the last loser and we are -1 to -1 to -1.
Okay.
We are
Yeah.
People in the audience, keep them suggesties kind of rolling on down the road.
All right. Well, then I'm going to take ease on down the road. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The wizard.
10 seconds, Dan.
Me? The long and winding road.
Bum, bum, bum,
that do
Boom, boom,
the
boom, wow, wow, wow.
and when it go down, do 7 good 12, go.
And Brian.
Road. No, that's not a song. I was trying to use your technique. It just.
When you steal another man's technique, Brian, it never goes well for you, Sonny.
Okay, that's another explosion. That's another egg on Brian's face.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing good though. I'm so excited.
And Susan Rapier is leaving.
Oh, or
goodbye.
is she?
Wow. Did I offend you, Susan? Just kidding. No, have a lovely Tuesday.
I don't think she's leaving.
She's
That's
not
the
leaving.
suggestion.
That's the word,
that's her.
Brian.
Okay. Oh, goodbye is the suggestion.
Oh, King of the Road. Why?
Oh,
couldn't
King
I
of the
do that?
Road.
It wasn't my turn yet.
Country Road. Oh,
Hard when you're
that's
up
another
and about.
one.
Yeah, it's tougher when you're on the spot.
Yeah, but
Isn't
we
it?
like the suggestions. Keep them going. Yeah, and Susan is still here,
I know.
Okay. Thank you, Susan. Thank you.
which means we are going to use Susan's word, and it's starting with Brian.
Duh.
Of duh.
No. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
And go.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
That's what I was gonna do.
I'm bad with lyrics.
All right. You say goodbye. And
Oh!
I say
Literally
hello.
2 in a row that I was gonna use. Okay.
Hello, hello. I don't know
Wait,
why
what's the
you
next part?
say goodbye. I say
Keep
hello.
Keep going. More.
You say yes.
What's in that voice?
And I say no.
Yeah.
You say go, Dan. Go, go, go.
I'm psyching you out.
Goodbye from Spelling Bee.
Oh, well, that's true. That is a song.
Yep, that is the song.
Dang.
That works.
Oh.
And Brian.
Oh, it's me again. Did you already do this one? I say goodbye, and I say hello. Shoot,
Yes.
that was the other part of that same song.
You say goodbye, and
Now,
I say hello.
what I'd like
But-
to do is actually take the loss on that one because I don't think it's super legitimate if the only 2 words I know from the song are goodbye, goodbye.
No, but that's the entire song. It's
It is
just them repeating goodbye, and it is
Fine.
technically a song. I'm inclined to give it to you and take the loss because I'm a good sport.
If the song
Let this
was
be a lesson to all of
if the
us.
song was Lollipop and all you sang was lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, it would be okay.
Oh,
Exactly. Although there are more words to that song.
I don't know any songs that start with making meatloaf, Susan.
Oh, but if you are making meatloaf,
afternoon.
Yeah.
Making sweet meatloaf with you.
Oh, I know Meatloaf.
Ooh.
He's a rapper.
No.
no.
He's a basketball player.
Mm,
He is a man, right?
correct. No, he's a meatloaf.
So meatloaf is?
A meatloaf. Okay. It looks like it's time for our last round.
Is it really already?
bring it
Oh,
on.
well, I can't come back from this. So
You never know.
This round is worth
Good
3
luck.
points, though.
Yes, this round is worth
Wait.
3 points.
This
and it
round,
has to include making meatloaf in the song. Okay. We're going with that one? Okay.
no, we're going with heart.
Heart. And who goes first?
I think me because I lost, right?
Brian.
Yep.
Oh, ready and go.
Heart and soul, ba-da-da-da-da-da, heart and soul. These aren't the lyrics, but heart and soul. You make my heart and soul.
Yay! All right.
That's nice.
Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. And Dan.
Nothing I can do. Total eclipse of the heart. Total eclipse of the heart.
And Brian.
My heart will go on and on.
Bonus points for putting that sort of snarl in your voice that Celine has.
I like it.
Yeah, she's got that
If
snarl.
I only had a heart, I would ding
What?
dingleberries and I'll sing singleberries. If
She
I
would
only
ding dingleberries.
had a
I've seen
heart. No, but I'll tell you a story about that later. Go, Dan.
it. Wait. Don't take my heart, my achy breaky heart. Miley Cyrus is dead. Isn't it?
What?
Isn't it Billy Ray Cyrus?
That is Billy Ray Cyrus.
Okay.
Oh, but she's not dead. Okay, ready and go.
No, Dad.
Wait, if I start saying something and it's already been done, will you go like and
What?
make me pick a different one? Because I can't remember.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't go breaking my heart. That was already said, right? Yeah, running if you tried. Oh, shoot. Heart. I didn't know what that meant. I thought you meant keep going. Keep going. Oh, shoot.
I love that you stopped the song and then you were like, I'll pick another one. And then you sang a later part of the same song.
They'll never notice.
Brian,
Time to light this candle.
and Brian, for being the ultimate loser tonight, I would like to gift you that candle right there. You can keep it.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my family for watching, my friends who are watching. Oh shoot! They say they're saying wrap it up. Yes. Thank you to my agent. No, I don't have an agent. What?
I wish they did that in real life. The music just got
Just get
more and
louder
more
and louder.
impressive.
Brian,
Right.
you might not have an agent, but you do have a show, don't you, buddy?
I do have a show, an improv show,
Right,
every
so
Wednesday night.
look at that.
It's called Super Free Wednesday, and it's at the Pit. Well, which the Pit's physical space is not open right now because of la pandemic, and so you can always check us out. We are streaming live on the same platforms that rileyLive is on.
Wow.
You see their Twitch handle, their Facebook handle, and their YouTube handle. And my specific team is every Wednesday night at 8:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So if you
We
guys
are
are
called-
used to tuning in for free content on Tuesdays, it just got twice as good, and you can tune in for free content on Wednesdays.
That's right. Clear out that schedule every week.
Are
A
you
double
still-
feature.
Are you still a two-man troupe?
No, we're 4 now.
Cool.
When you said that, you sounded like Fu Manchu.
Oh yes.
Fu
Like
Manchu.
the mustache. Or-
Because I saw Brian do some, and it's some two-person Zoom improv, and it was super impressive. Not only because it was improv over Zoom, but if you've ever tried to make like a compelling improv scene with two people, that's probably the hardest amount after one.
Right. I would say so.
But definitely worth checking him out because obviously he's great at it because you've seen it on the show, and he's funny and charming and just a wonderful person.
Yep.
Oh, I may not be able to think of songs, but I'll certainly create my own song that doesn't exist on my show. I would have had every answer for those if I could create my own songs.
Maybe that should be a different game.
There you go.
You have to convince
Oh.
us that it's a real song.
Create a song with Brian. Hey, I love that game. Brian, grab your drink.
Oh,
And
yes.
tell the audience what is in your heart and what you would like them to walk away with tonight.
Oh, wow.
We always-
Well, I know a lot of people are experiencing pandemic fatigue right now as we get to be a year into whatever this is. So that's rough. So you have to be gentle with yourself and give yourself permission to process everything. I thought about a quote from college, which Dan probably remembers, and if I get it wrong, please correct me. But we had a college professor say, one of the quotes he would put on the wall is, "Be where you are." And I think that applies to a lot of things, not just acting, because it's easy to compare yourself to other people and what they're doing with their lives, and maybe their family or relationships or career is at a point that you consider further than where you are in your life. But everybody has a different a different path. So I would say, be where you are. Just embrace it.
I really, really like that. Thanks for bringing that full circle for me as well.
Yeah. Did I get that quote right?
I think so. Yeah. And
it's a pretty simple one, so I hope so.
Guys, chew on those words a little bit tonight as you drift off before bed, or as you're taking a shower or brushing your teeth or whatever normal people do.
Yep.
And just see what you come up with and see how you can be more where you are in your life today, because I think that's wonderful, wonderful advice.
That's right. You're a really special guy, Brian. I can't believe we haven't met face to face. I feel like I know you so well.
I know, right? We're going to have a lot of fun when we can finally hang out together.
We are.
In the meantime, we've always got the internet.
That's right.
Yay!
Thanks for being here, Brian. Much love.
Cheers.
Take it easy.
Thank you.
Oh, what a good guy.
Love
I have to
that guy.
tell you, I am so grateful for people like Brian in our lives during this kind of time, because there's a lot of negativity out there. There's so much negativity lately. It's gotten to me this week, and I don't let negativity get to me very often, guys.
I was a little bit worried about Erin today, because she came home from, she's been part-time teaching at a private school. She's been teaching drama, and this is, Erin's used to teaching kids specifically, who are hungry for the content, meaning people who sign up to be a part of a production or to learn theater. And to be in a system where it's just part of the curriculum, I think, is a brand new thing.
Yeah, it's been challenging. And it's also just been challenging because with the masks and the distancing and the classrooms being separate and just all the restrictions, it feels like there's so many rules. It's hard to be free. And when you're trying to develop young minds, but you can't do it the way that you know how, I think it just gets a little bit frustrating. I saw this meme today because I feel really bad for all my teachers. I've been talking to a lot of teachers in the last few weeks about what they've had to do with online and with in-person and meshing the two, and how it's just so much more challenging for them. People are like, oh, they're just complaining. It's just not true. But this is a cartoon I saw, and forgive the HE double toothpicks in the middle of it. But this is kind of how it feels. What the heck is this? This is kind of how it feels with a lot of teachers that have to do half in person and half learning in online, and these hybrid things are very, very strange. And I think they do feel like an elephant's head on a penguin's body.
I know I have a lot of compassion and sympathy for educators and the educated right now, the kids who are in there getting the education. And I know that this is one of those situations with the pandemic where everybody who's got a leadership position is just doing their best. I really think to hack their way through it, and nothing is pretty and nothing is clean and nothing is black and white, because people don't work that way. We've just had a long time normally to process the best way to do things that feel normal to us now. And this is so new that people are bumbling all over and just, trying to find their way. But I know we're going to get through the other side of it.
Yep.
And I know we're going to be a better society and species.
We will be better together.
We're going to learn a lot from this.
Yep, absolutely. And guys, just hang in there, like Brian said, and be where you are. We are watching the television show SHITTS Creek.
It's
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek.
And it's such a fun show. And yesterday there was an episode where one of the main characters went back onto this movie set, and everybody kind of hated the movie. And she was talking about, you know what? Yes, the script is not very good. And yes, this isn't the most ultimate situation, but make the most of it and people will follow suit. And I promise you they will. And this is advice I need to tell myself today. And this is advice I want to share with you guys today.
I was actually watching, and this is kind of a tangent, but if you haven't seen it, if you're a movie buff, on Netflix, there's a small series. It's only a 4-part series called The Movies That Made Us. And it talks about the making of some of the classics that we love. I think the 4 in there are Die Hard, Home Alone, Ghostbusters, and Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing, yeah.
And it's really fascinating, in the case of Home Alone, to see how this sort of rinky-dink John Hughes script that came on the back of a bunch of not-so-great John Hughes scripts came from being sort of a fun idea to like this modern classic. And it's because the people involved really believed in the material when it would have been easy to kind of discard it. So like, you never know when you have a diamond in the rough and an opportunity to make something great because other people aren't willing to see it. You hear the stories of it all the time. Sylvester Stallone couldn't find a studio to produce Rocky.
Isn't that crazy?
There you go.
Isn't that crazy? Not only that, guys, but if you've been doing things and producing things, but you haven't quite seen the returns you expect yet, stick with it just a little bit longer. There's an amazing story, and I don't know if it's true, about this guy who was digging for gold, and he literally sold his land to another investor, and they started digging the next day, and like not even 100 feet, there was literally a gold mine. Whether it's not that's true.
That's so abstract that I'm certain it's happened many times over.
You know what I have appreciated in this pandemic?
What?
Your talents.
Mine?
Yeah, your talents.
Why?
Well, I live with you, and you're the only talent I get to see.
There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
But I have appreciated your photography talents even above a lot of other talents that you do have. If you guys don't know, Dan's an amazing photographer, and I wanted him to show some pictures and share with you a little bit of his adventure with Dan Beckman Photography tonight, if you would.
We're having a little bit of we'll just skim through these a bit, but there's a few pictures in my catalog. I just chose some mostly at random, but there's a couple in here that are like contentious, and I'd like to pick your gut. We showed one last week, is a picture of that bird. If you were watching last week, the bird that captured the fish that I am not crazy about, but she loves. There's a couple more that kind of work the opposite direction, and I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts on these. This is the Angel Oak in South Carolina. This is one of my favorite pictures ever.
I love that because of the leading line.
Leading line, the color, that tree is absolutely, you don't get this.
It's old.
It's huge too.
Has anybody out there ever been to that tree in Charleston? It's
Angel
beautiful.
Oak, check it out. It's wild.
Yeah, literally. And if you have been, tell us in the comments. And if you haven't been, it's free and it's outside, and it's a good thing to go to now.
This was that same trip. This is my sister and her boyfriend, who I'm certain are going to become married at some point, but I don't know. I'm not ruining their life. I don't know.
But this was a fun shoot. They were on the beach and just like
in Charleston.
So beautiful.
What a tree! That's actually a couple of human beings, Lillian.
It's the limbs of your sister. They're pretty long. I feel short in that family. I'm not gonna lie.
Susan's been there, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, this was taken on the very first day of quarantine. I remember I took it out, like basically opened the window and shot out the back
about a year ago
yard
today
of Erin's. Yeah, I mean, literally a year ago today when they said that you're not going to be able to leave. But it just goes to show you that you don't actually have to leave home to make things happen. It's not the fewer crutches you give yourself, the more things you're going to make happen.
That's right. We don't leave home to do this show.
That's not a shot at people who need crutches, by the way.
Exactly.
Absolutely take a crutch if you need it. And
or a wheelchair.
Or anything.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Do what you want to do. But take pictures of birds while you're doing it.
Exactly. Speaking of birds, I'm interested to know everyone's opinion on this particular shot.
Okay. This is a shot that is one of my favorites just because it's absolutely wild. If you're a photographer, like this is not really Photoshop. That the background was that overexposed and the leaves and the bird were this underexposed and the bird just flitted out from the tree and I happened to grab this shot. It was absolutely wild and like happenstance and a lucky shot, which is maybe why I like it as much as I do, but I really like it. And I'd like to know if you guys like it too.
I like the shot a lot. It's just that this is one of Dan's like top pictures that he's ever taken in his mind, and not so much for me.
It's one of my top. I don't know. It's unlike anything else I've taken.
That's true. It's different, which is something very important.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one, we're gonna need some opinions. So before you show it,
yep.
To me, Dan's photography is stunning. I look at a picture and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I feel something. I feel loneliness, or I feel happiness, or I feel jubilance. And then he loves this next picture.
I love this next picture, and she thinks it's average.
It's great, but
look at that.
It's nice. There's some trees.
No, look at the light, like carving out every individual tree, and like how the you can see the whole breadth of the canyon, and the trees make out the whole scope of the scene, and the light just kind of falls on the backside of the canyon, and the rest of it's in shadow. It's so pretty.
It just kind of looks like a snapshot to me. A really, really nice one.
I'm so baffled by that, but I want to know. what you guys think.
I'm curious as well for that particular
Specifically that shot.
Yeah.
Mark your comments with Canyon or something so we know what you're talking about.
And by the way, I'm not being negative towards your art.
I know.
I'm just ranking it. And all the things that I've seen are like, bam. And then there's that picture. And I'm like, okay, it's trees. It's cool.
Thank you. I don't know if you're talking about the Canyon one. I'm just going to assume you are.
I hope so. Well, there you go.
I think she's talking about the Canyon.
Yep. It is lovely. It is lovely.
It's the light that makes it for me.
It's the light that's, it's all good. Oh, it does look like a face in the background.
Oh, now we're on board with it, are we?
Well, I'm just saying I never noticed that before.
If there's a face in the canyon, who knows what lies beneath?
Oh, dog.
Here's just another couple pictures real quick. I guess it doesn't, There's a bird, and I like birds because they have a lot of personality in photographs.
Me too. They make me happy.
That was a Conoco station.
And
this is another one that Aaron doesn't like as much as I do.
What do you mean? I love that shot.
Oh, I thought you were over it, kind of.
I mean, I've seen it.
Here you go. It does look more like a generic gift shop postcard for me. I like it, but it doesn't stand out to me. Okay,
Thank you, Anna.
Good to know. I think it's because I'm
one for Aaron, 3 for Dan.
I think it's when I'm always looking at the light, and I think the light is so unique in that picture. And just I love all the little textured. The hashtag Canyon, I love it. So cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Well, that just goes to show that beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yep.
And you can, my favorite book, I just put this down. My best friend is pregnant. Actually, both of my best friends are pregnant.
Brian Skellenger says it looks like a painting. Beautiful.
Aww.
And he gets more votes than everybody.
That is true.
He's on the show.
But anyway, I was just going to say something about Junkyard on Juniper Street, which is this awesome children's book about the junk man who's coming to Juniper Street, and he coming to collect all the junk, and everybody has a ton of it, and everybody tries to give the junk man their junk, but other people love to use the junk. Not that your picture is junk. Terrible analogy. Anyway.
I don't understand what's happening.
We wanted to share with you one quick thing before we leave this evening.
When we were early on-ish in the pandemic, we wanted to do something that would sort of make us feel united in light of everything that was happening in this nation that was working, especially when local law became so much more apparent, I think, during this pandemic with the way that states were handling things. It was easy to feel very divided amongst 50 different communities. We wanted to do something that made everybody feel and remember that we are one unit. We are one species of people just kind of living in the same place, and that we're a community. And we all, at our cores, want the same thing.
So we called up 50 friends from 50 different states, and we had them all sing one song together. And we wanted to share that with you this evening.
Just real quick before we say bye-bye.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain.
We all have sorrows.
But if we are wise,
we know that there's always
tomorrow.
Lean on me if you're not strong,
and I'll be your friend.
I'll help you carry on.
For
It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
please swallow your pride.
If I have things you need to borrow,
For no one can feel
those of your needs that you won't let show.
You just call on me, brother.
When you need a hand, we all need
Somebody to lean on.
I just might have a problem.
Bet you understand.
We all need
Somebody call on me, brother, when you need a hand.
We all need
Somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem
that you'd understand.
we all need.
Somebody to lean on.
If there is a load
You have to bear.
that you can't carry,
I'm right up the road. I'll share your load.
If you just call me, call me.
If you need a friend,
Call me,
call me.
call me.
If you do need a friend, be sure to reach out.
And
There's
you
a
have
lot
a
of
little
good people.
community here that tunes in every week, and you guys have started getting to know each other. And I think that I dare say that some of you have become friends.
I dare say that's correct. Guys, until next time, remember some of the things that Brian said today in our show. Remember some of the things that our audience has commented, and just try to take away a little bit of light and happiness and positivity, and maybe spread it around to the next person, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Remember, don't ever force anything that doesn't feel natural unless it's a poop.